Hello everyone, it's Favorite Uncle Bob back to another video, and today we're going to be looking at the Transformers Animated Prowl and a Samurai Prowl. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below the video what else you'd like to see in the video. So onto the figures themselves. Here we have the Prowls in their vehicle modes, and they look very nice. I especially love Samurai Prowl. I don't know why, but out of all the animated figures I own, this one's my favorite, despite the standing issue. But I will get onto that later. So, well, let's take a quick look at their details. So I'm going to start with the regular one. So focus, thank you. Get the nice smoky transparent window right here along with the headlights. Get the nice gold right here. Gold all throughout, honestly. And the arrows going back. Excuse me. Get the sirens picked out in some black and also their respective red and blue. So, yeah, not too shabby. And he does roll very smoothly. And yes, he does have a kickstand, but it is utterly useless. It is too tiny and he just will not stand. That's why I have him balancing on his streetlight weapon. Which, funny enough, he never did use this in the show, to my knowledge. And I recently finished rewatching it. I don't remember seeing that. Oh well. But let's take a quick look at Samurai Prowl. So focus, please focus. Thank you. Get the nice windows picked out in that kind of tech detail. Get the more of a nose cone front right here, unlike the regular one. Going down the sidecar, you get that nice gold paint with the rims picked out in gold as well, and that picked up. Then you don't get the painted lights, unfortunately. Get the arrows going the opposite direction. Well, technically, yeah, there you go. Opposite direction, which is kind of interesting. I don't know why they did that. Oh well. But on these, only the 3 spokes are picked out in gold, or this one giant, whatever that is. So, yeah, not too bad. And this one does roll just as good as his brother right here. Or, are they considered brothers in toy form? Oh well. Now, the handlebar does not want to stay up. There we go. But anyways, for a real quick size comparison, here we have G1 Prime in his alt mode. And of course, just like with any, motorcycle transformer, they're never going to scale with anything unless, we get Titan or Commander class alt modes or something. But here we have our favorite little bartender, Swerve. So, yeah, not too shabby. So, yeah, overall, I really do like these alt modes. Getting them into their alt mode, though, is a little bit of pain in the butt just because of the front legs and, well, mainly just because of the legs in general. Like this one, sometimes it's a pain in the butt to get these tabs lined up. So, but other than that, I really do like these alt modes. They look great. So, what about those robot modes? Whoops, kick the camera. My bad. Let's get down to transformation. So I'm going to set Samurai Prowl off and zoom out a little bit. All right. So to get started, you want to take the back section and flip it out. Go ahead and unpeg those and flip those out. If you want to, you can go ahead and push up these forearm guards. So flip those up. Come on, flip up. There we go. And then you want to go ahead and take this front wheel, or this front leg, and unhook it from inside. You can see that there is a hook that goes right up, and I don't know why you're going to see it, right in there. Then you want to take this back one and unpeg it from these side bits and just straighten out the leg. Straighten out the foot. So straighten out the leg. Straighten out the foot. And then just kind of bring down the hip. Bring down the hip. And before you swivel things, go ahead and take this whole section, and it will rotate back. And then for this, you got this little peg going to sit in a notch right in there. So you will rotate the waist, push that back. Then there is this peg going into a peg hole right there. And then make sure to push up the head all the way, push that in, flip down the arms, and there you go. There you have Prowl in his robot mode. And unlike his Samurai Prowl counterparts, this one stands perfectly fine. So, and also one more thing you can do is you can flip in the handlebars if you would like, flip them all the way in. To clean up his look, you just probably need if you're going to have it like that, you're going to need a spudger. So, but I'm going to transform his counterpart real quick, so I'll be right back. Alright, got Prowl, or Samurai Prowl in his robot mode. So, now this one definitely does not like to stand very well. So, let's see if I can get him to stand. Alright, he is somewhat standing, so. But here we have them in their robot modes, and they look very good together. So, let's take a quick look at the regular Prowl. So, get the head sculpt. Focus, thank you. His entire head sculpt is painted. You know, the gray for his entire chin, a little bit of the gold for his little goatee, blue for the eyes, and gold for his horns up here. So, going down the body, pretty much everything we have seen in the alt mode, other than the, saddlebags. So, yeah. Now let's take a quick look at Samurai Prowl, assuming he's going to stand. Alright. So his seems to be molded in the entire transparent blue, painted entirely, which is an interesting choice. But it's a choice nonetheless. Now my ball joint is incredibly loose, so, but it's the exact same paint as the regular one. I don't understand why they just didn't go with his head sculpt and just make the helmet a little bit more hollowed out. But yeah, why didn't they just take this guy and apply it to this? That's questions for Hasbro that I would love to ask for the design team at the time. But the saddlebags are done in black this time around. So, yeah, not too bad. Now, what's funny is on both of these, you can flip these around. So I'm assuming they're like, I always pretended they were like laser weapons or, blades of some sort. So, but anyways, for articulation, since both of them are exactly the same, minus the hips, I'm just going to go over the one. So heads are on a ball joint, so they can almost do a full 360, so the chin gets in the way. But they can look up, can look down. Arms are on a ball joint to do a full 360. Well, kind of on a ball joint. The shoulder's actually on a ball joint. This is on the swivel. They could have saved themselves some plastic or just parts and made it one piece, because, yeah, you just needed it like that to go back into all mode, and I don't. And I wasn't there for design choices, but oh well. But anyways, the actual shoulder's on a ball joint, so you get the full 360. Can move in and out. Ball joint at the elbow, so you get the 90 degrees along with the rotation. And thanks to the play in the ball joint, you do get some in and out movement. You get waist rotation, not too much, just because of the stuff back here. He does get an ab crunch. This one doesn't get too much of it. The other one gets a full 90. Legs can move forward that far. You can do those high kicks. Back that far, can do those back kicks. Full splits. On this one, you do get a little bit more thigh rotation because it's a ball joint mushroom peg. That one, you just get that much and all that. Then you got to work around that awkward ball joint angle. So, please, there we go. And you get technically you get under 90 degrees of knee bend, more like a 45. But if you use this joint down here, you get the full 180. And you get this awesome bumblebee move that he can do. And the feet are on a ball joint, so it can't move up. Can't really move down, but you get kinda angle tilt if you have to raise it up, then rotate and then bring it down type thing. So, come on. There we go. Alright, get him to somewhat stand. And these actually do make him just a little bit taller. As you can see, kind of like side by side, he does a little bit taller. Nope, stand. Please, for the love of the Allspark. Okay, he's not going to stand, so I'm just going to slide him over there. He will, though, but for a quick size comparison, G1 Prime and our favorite little bartender Swerve, so not too bad. Now, as far as weaponry for just this guy, besides his little thing that can fit into his hand, get this kind of plugged in. Oop, don't go too far. You can, flare that around. He also does have his shurikens that, at least on this copy, can open all the way. So that is nice, and he can hold those just fine. I personally leave these attached to the wheel because I think it looks just a little bit weird to have, like that missing on the side of his leg. So now the other one technically does have shurikens, they just don't open. And since that's my original copy, one of two things. Hasbro decided to not make the shurikens able to open, or they're so unbelievably tight that they just, don't want to move. So, but like I said, this one is Samurai Prowl, so I'm going to set him off to the side real quick, and I'm going to bring in his sidecar. So, yeah, please. Okay, fine, whatever. So, to get this into the armor mode, you want to take the blade, straighten it out, and kind of unpeg this. Unfortunately, I had one peg break on me, and it's stuck in there. But the other one holds just fine. So, set that off to the side. Then go ahead and take these side doors, bring them out, and just rotate them down and get them out of the way for right now. So, get this all the way down. Then take this, bring it out and back. So do the same thing for this side. Then for the helmet, rotate it around and just bring it up for right now. And there is the armor. So then you can just kind of play with the side skirts. So, but to get it ready for Prowl, or Prowl ready for the armor, you just want to lift these up and you're good to go. So you get, on this version, you got let me see, right there, some rails, which will slide in via that track. So go ahead and peg this in, get this kind of plugged in, if I can find it. Come on. You're making me look foolish. Come on. You know you want to. Only because the camera's on. Oh, you also want to bring out his arms too. My bad. Okay, so get these. There. No, come on. That's the one issue I have, and I would love for third parties to do this. Okay, to give us a Samurai Prowl. All right, so for the side skirts, assuming that this will actually stay up. Okay, for these, you want to bring them down, up, and then they'll kind of sit right there. Then you can bring down the arm. Do the same thing for this side. Then for these side skirts, just get them to however you'd like. Oops, what happened? Oh, come on now. I've never had this issue before with Prowl. Come on. Stay. Yeah, please. Just stay. Okay, side skirts. They're on a hinge inside with a ball joint mushroom peg. So you can just kind of bring those down. Get this to however you would like. So get this something like that. Then do the same thing for this side. And then for the helmet, you just want to use all the joints to your advantage and bring it down on top of his head. And, oh, for the sidecar, you just take this port, plug it into that peg. And there you go. There you have Samurai Prowl in his robot mode. And I love this. It looks phenomenal. Please, third parties, give us a Samurai Prowl animated. So, but let's take a quick look at that new helmet. So focus. It's pretty much done in all transparent blue with the painted. So it looks very good. So, and he's got faux eyes sticking out. So, other than that, pretty much everything we have seen, other than new detail for the sword blade. So, looks very good. You get some nice gold in here as well. And if I haven't mentioned this already, I would love to make a 5 Servos of Doom Prowl. Like, that would just be amazing. Now, again, the main issue I have is stability. He does not like to stand whatsoever. I think they did something to the feet because the one off camera has not fallen over yet. So, on my display, I typically have him leaning up against someone. So, but here we have the base Prowl with Samurai Prowl, as you can see. Looks very good. So, but anyways, for the size comparison, just to show you, there is Animated Prime. Or not Animated, G1 Prime. and I'm probably just going to leave him in the shot to hold up Prowl. So, but yeah, overall, I really do enjoy these figures, other than the stability issues with him. Honestly, if they just did the little bit of remolding that they needed to do, like the forearms with the pegs, and maybe the thighs, if that was really needed, and just did it to, carry that over to him, would have looked so much better. That would have given us the 5 Circles of Doom Prowl that we all wanted. So, yeah. And I still don't understand the mystery of why these don't open, but oh well. Now, what is funny is the instructions show that this does split in 2. That is not the case. I don't know why they show that. Even as a kid, I was very confused. I had remember unscrewing the screw that's hold these 2 together, and thought maybe, oh yeah, no, it don't work. But anyways, I think that's about it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and stay tuned for more video reviews.